Hello there, welcome back to the channel. This is gonna be a chapter review of Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 162. If you enjoy this content, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, and share. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm and gets my videos to more people so I can make better content in the future. Actually make a living off of this. So, yeah, without wasting any more time, let's start with the review. The chapter starts off with Yuji and Haba's fight. Yuji tries to throw some rubble at Haba like he did with Hanyu, but Haba deflects it with his helicopter here. Yuji then has the idea to just run up and grab Haba's leg. He jumps, grabs the leg, and just pulls Haba down the side of a nearby building through like multiple floors. But Haba seems like unfazed by this because literally like next panel he tries to chop Yuji's head off with his propellers. Yuji manages to get away and then has the idea to trap Haba indoors and fight where the propellers on Haba's head could not be used all that effectively. However, Haba does not fall for this. Haba can adjust the length and angle and increase the rotation and durability of the propellers. This would allow Haba to use the propellers to slice through things as tough as reinforced bars. And that's when he shreds the building Yuji was waiting in. Yuji, looking for a way out of the situation, thinks back to the fight between Airplane Girl, who you know as Hanyu, and Hanyu had the durability to smash through buildings, but was defeated when Yuji threw a few rocks at her. Yuji hypothesizes that the further away your body is from the source of your curse technique, in this case Hanyu and Haba's hair, the less durable it becomes. Haba is still going after Yuji right now, so Yuji has to time his attack perfectly or he'll be shredded by the propellers. Yuji lands his punch perfectly to the top of Haba's head. Yuji hurts his hand a bit, but that's like nothing compared to the damage on Haba's head. Haba is bleeding. Haba is like throwing up blood and everything. Haba's not doing well. Haba tries to carry on the fight, but Yuji just kicks him in the stomach and that brings Haba down. As Yuji is trying to interrogate Haba about Higurama's whereabouts, Amai appears and he makes it clear immediately that he knows about Higurama. Amai asks Yuji if he remembers him, but Yuji does not. Amai then tells Yuji that they were from the same hometown. We then move over to Remi and Fushiguro. Remi is explaining to Fushiguro that she is a modern sorcerer and warns Fushi not to discriminate between modern and incarnated sorcerers. Fushi concludes that modern sorcerers are also itching for fights after being influenced by the sorcerers of the past, and realizes that Yuji was told some unnecessary things. Yuji and Fushiguro question their new associates on Higurama's location. However, both Remi and Amai give different answers. Amai says that Higurama is in Ikeburo district, while Remi says that Higurama is in Shinjuku district. Fushiguro is now heading to Shinjuku, while Yuji heads to Ikeburo. It is then revealed that one of them, only one of them, is going to Higurama, but the other is being set up for a trap and is headed towards an evil-looking sorcerer who seems to have some sort of like fetish for collecting receipts. Kind of weird because the room he's in right now has receipts all over the floor, hanging all over the place, and the guy does look like somewhat strong. Seems to be hyped up for the next chapter. But now we're left with the question: who has the correct information? Who has the whereabouts of Higurama? And who is being set up to fight this mysterious new sorcerer? And yeah, we're gonna be talking about that in the thoughts and opinions portion. So that's where the chapter ends. Okay. Someone is being set up right now. We don't know if it's Yuji Todori that's being set up or Megumi Fushiguro that's being set up, because only one of them is going to the location of Higurama. The other one is being set up to fight this mysterious receipt man sorcerer. And I don't know who it is. Like, we don't have enough information on either Remy or Amai for me to think that we could trust either of them. They only showed up like one chapter ago. So already they don't have my confidence. Neither of them do. But one of them is telling the truth, the other one is lying. And I was thinking about this for a while, and I think that the person that is lying is Amai. Amai is the one taking Fushiguro to Ikeburo district, where I think that's where they're gonna meet this mysterious receipt man sorcerer. This is because, well, it's mostly because of shallow reasoning. I feel like this. First of all, I don't like Amai's character. Seems like the only reason we're giving to trust him is that Amai grew up with Itadori. But we don't really know their relationship. That was a long time ago. Who really gives a shit about someone they knew like that long ago? Just because they were from the same hometown and all that doesn't mean we can actually trust Amai. Seems like he's using that as leverage to like convince Yuji to follow him. And in this chapter, even though I didn't like left it out of the review, Amai stated that he was only being used by Haba and Hanyu. And while there might be some truth to that, I still do think that he's probably not telling the whole truth. He probably made the deal with them, probably approached them because that was his best chance at survival at the time. And now that they've been defeated, he's using Yuji to get what he wants. He's clearly working for someone. He's already been manipulated. Well, not manipulated. He's already agreed to work with someone before in the culling games. I wouldn't be surprised if he's working with someone right now. And also, I just don't like his design. He looks weird. Man has no drip. That tracksuit is fucking disgusting. That little hat he's got on his head, like that Jewish hat. Nah, that's a fashion no. That's a fashion no. At least Remy looks hot. That's pretty much the only reason I'm siding with Remy being the honest one. I mean, there are some other reasons, and I'll get into Remy right now. But right now, I just don't trust Amai. I think he's doing some dirty business on the side. But as for Remy's the girl that is with Fushiguro at the moment. Now, Remy actually has reasons to tell the truth to Fushiguro. Because if she lies, oh, she's dead. Fushiguro made it clear. Like, literally, the moment they agreed to team up. Like, yo, if you're lying to me, you're dead. But if you're telling the truth, I'll protect you and we can get out of this culling game situation alive. So Remy has reasons to, stick with Fushiguro. But that doesn't really, it doesn't pardon her. She doesn't really have a rock solid evidence on her that proves that she is innocent. For all we know, she could also be like the Judas right here. She could be the one leading Fushiguro to the receipt man. And this because she was very willing to hand over information to cooperate. She asked Fushiguro to be her knight and all. Who's to say she didn't ask the same thing of someone else? She clearly values sorcerers for their strength and what they can give her. So she's not in the clear right now either. So I really don't know who could it be. The only reason I think it's not Amy because her design is actually decent. I don't want her to be the bad guy. then she's gonna have to die. I'm like, nah, I like her design. She's hot, but yeah, she's not looking like a saint either. And her motives, yeah. Also, have to speak to like their motives for doing this. Amai's motives, we have no idea, and Remy's motives, apparently she just came up with them while in the culling games. She had to find something to fight for quick, otherwise she would lose her resolve and probably already be dead. So I don't really know who it is. I think it's probably gonna be Amai. We know the least about her. I'm pretty sure Amai Yuji probably trusts Amai a lot. You should give him like free reign to backstab Yuji at some point. Even if Yuji does not trust Amai completely, Yuji trusts Amai enough to like listen and follow him. Fushiguro does not trust Remy at all. And Remy knows this. If Remy slips out just once, she's dead. Fushiguro's gonna end her. So yeah, it could be either Amai or it could be Remy. We don't have a lot of information on either Remy or Amai, as I've said before. So we really don't know who we can trust at this point. We're gonna have to wait until the next chapter or the next chapter 2 to find out. So I'm gonna leave it there. If you like the video, comment and subscribe, like and share. I know I already asked this like in the beginning of the video, in the intro, but I'm gonna ask again so you guys don't forget. And yeah, that's about it. See you. Bye.